computer.
This meeting is being recorded.
Plus, if I can pass over the participants, I'm just going to give Catherine, let me see, because I've got people that I'm trying to admit, so I do apologize for this, and I want somebody else to admit them.
You want to make me admin, please?
Yeah,
and then
I'm just,
I can.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find you here. So there you go, more, make co-host. There you go. So Catherine is now co-host, so I can concentrate on what I'm doing. That's brilliant. Okay, so.
You want to start again, if you want to just start recording.
Well, I can record. I can do the whole recording thing again, actually, from, yeah, we can start again. I can actually record from any time, so it doesn't matter. We can do the whole thing and break it up. Right, so share screen again. Back to my whiteboard. There we go. He's there, he's still there. So we've got 2% and 98%. And so 98% of your results are coming from your subconscious. Now that's what it's called subconscious for, because you really don't know what's going on. The only way that you know what's going on there is because of your feelings. Now you may think, oh, I don't want to get feelings involved in business, but I'm going to show you why you need to have your feelings involved in business. You need to understand exactly what is going on, because you see what tends to happen is that we will have literally our thought here. Then we have our feelings here. And then we have our action here. Now, what's happening is that you're completely bypassing, you're going from thought directly to action. And you're completely ignoring it. This is why sometimes feel the fear and do it anyway doesn't work. Because your body is telling you something, and unless you get into alignment with your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, then that's why you don't get the right results. So that's the first thing I want you to think of, is that you're bypassing 98%. That is what is telling you what is going on. So that's a huge amount. Has anybody ever driven home before without even remembering how they got home? I bet you all have. Yeah, I've done it. Why is that happening? How come we literally got home and then we go, oh my goodness, I don't even know how I got here. Or so other times you're so used to doing a certain journey that you end up doing that journey when actually you're going somewhere else, because you're so busy in your thinking mind, you're just thinking, but your body's doing the driving. You see, that's what's happening. So why is it we can have salespeople who are trained the same way? So yeah, they've got all the same knowledge. They've been given all the same knowledge. They're told exactly what actions to take, but they're getting different results. They get different results. Why is that? Because nobody accounted for what the inner state was. Do you hear me? Nobody accounted for what the inner state was. Now, does that make sense to you? Before I go on, I want to see yeses. I can't see your hands right now, so I want to see yeses in there. And if there's a no, then I'm going to explain this again, because this is why you're not getting results. Because you're going straight from thought to action. That's mechanical, completely mechanical. And that gets you so far. And that's why you're exhausted. It only gets you so far. And that's why you're exhausted. We have completely bypassed the 98% that is actually giving us our results. Now, this week, what did I tell you about? I told you that, you know, we have a self-image, which is in our subconscious. We've also got one in our conscious mind. That's our ego, thinks we are somebody. Well, we are. I hate to tell you, we are somebody. But here's the thing, your subconscious has another self-image, and it's not quite matching up. So every time you go to do something, your conscious mind wants to do it, your subconscious mind will pull you back. That's the terror barrier. That's the paradigms we're talking about, and you can't see them. Well, here's the deal. This program helps you see those paradigms. It helps you see what is exactly in there. What is in that 98%? We don't need to go looking for it. This isn't counseling. We go, you literally do the work and they come up and you know what to deal with then. And you can consciously chuck them in the bin. You didn't know that you were dealing with something that was nothing to do with you 20 years ago, or dealing with something that was 20 years ago that you'd buried in your mind. It doesn't matter when or where it came from. We need to bring it up so you can consciously trash it and know that that's not the truth of who you are. Okay, so that's the first bit. So here's the bit about, when I talk about mechanical reactions. So here's the thing, just to give you an idea. If I ask you to hoover the floor, and so you're hoovering it, and you're working really hard, you've taken all the action. Sheena, I'm doing all the actions. I know what to do. I know how to use this hoover. But then I say to you, you're not switched on. You're not switched on. You're acting in habitual behavior. And that habitual behavior has got you your reality today. Now, the reason you're on this call is because you don't necessarily like some of the reality you've got today and you want to change it. Well, today's the day that you do it. Today is the day that you do it. Stop being mechanical. It is not getting you results. And trust me, I know what it's like to try and get out of mechanical behavior, because that's exactly what I did. I just kept being mechanical. Even though I knew all this stuff, I still kept taking mechanical reaction. That's why some of you will get results and some of you won't, because you're so much, and you've done the reading, you've bought the books, you've done the programs, you've done other people's programs. Why haven't you got results? Because you do not understand the paradigms that are in this 98%. That's what I want to show you. So here's the thing, is that you've got your salesperson, or it's you. You know the same as everybody else. You're taking the same actions, but you're not getting the results. Let me just deep dive into this bit here, into your emotional body. Clear all drawings. See, I'm getting better and better every day. We are getting there. We are getting there. So here we go. This is your emotional body. Now, we tend to react to things, don't we? So somebody comes along and goes in front of us in the car. The kids annoy us. Our boyfriend annoys us. Not that Wolfgang ever annoys me. I love you, Wolfgang. Our colleagues annoy us. Oh, look at that mermaid. Look at that. Oh, look at that unicorn. That's amazing. Oh my goodness, there's a crocodile over there. Oh, look, squirrel. Oh, look, I don't like you. Oh, that makes me sick. So this is your emotional body here. Always reacting, reacting, reacting. This itself is demagnetizing. This is completely taking all that beautiful energy that you are, and you have completely demagnetized it. Your attention is all over the place because your emotional body, which is like a 2-year-old child, that you have let run riot. Let run riot. And you know it yourself, because I noticed it even whenever I was on calls with people, that I would go, oh, they're joining me. Oh, they're not. Oh, they're joining me. Oh, they're not. And my mood would be up and down and up and down. That's not the way to live life. Let me ask you something about whenever you watch a movie on the TV screen. Do you think the movie is the TV screen? Do you think the movie is in the TV screen? No, not at all, is it? The movie is continually moving. This is your life. It's a movie. But what does stay constant? You, your awareness of you. The TV screen doesn't change when you turn off the movie. So when you go to sleep at nighttime, you're still the TV screen. When you turn the movie on in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, you have this story to go through. But your awareness of who you are didn't change. You still see you. Okay, you look different, you feel different. There's lots of things going on, but that core of you is still the same. That is the power that I'm talking about here. And we are just literally looking in that mirror. We're in that movie. We're all over the place, reacting to the whole wide world. Well, that's not getting you results. I mean, that's why your results are hit and miss. That's why, because you have a few days where you're really good. In fact, you have a few months where you're really good. But then it all goes to pot. What the heck is happening? Okay, because this is happening. This here. You're all over the place. What we want to do, right, is hone in this amazing energy to one thing. One thing. That is why I ask you to reach your goals so high. What is worth your attention that won't make you go, oh, a squirrel. Oh, look at that person there. I don't even like the way they look. Oh, he's annoying me. What will make you not move? It's that goal, that C-type goal, that goal that is so clear, so crystal clear, that it will literally magnetize you. That's what we want to do. You are a magnet. Up here, you're not a magnet, but down here, you're a magnet. This is the law of attraction, guys. This here. You do not get what you want, you get what you are. So up here, right, you're all in want. Oh, I want this, I want that, I want there, I want this, I want that, I want there. No, no, no. Next shiny new object, you're there. Next time somebody cheeses you off, you're there. No, 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 no. This is law of attraction down here. You attract. Imagine what you're attracting up here. It's a bit hit and miss, isn't it? You all know that. It's a bit hit and miss. So what do you think if you've got employees or a team or even yourself or even your family and you want them all to go to one goal? What goal do you think is going to lift people out of where they are? Do you think it's a company goal? It certainly never was for me. That's why I didn't really pay attention. Do you think it's going to be, if I ask you to do something, you think you should do it? That's not going to get your attention. What is going to get your attention? And you know what it is? It's this C-type goal here. This is going to get your attention. This is what got me out of bed at 5 o'clock every morning. Except the thing is, when you get your C-type goal, whoa, you put yourself another C-type goal. And now that gets me out of bed every morning. Every time that I think, what's the point? We all get those days, all of us. Even Bob Proctor, yes. He has his paradigms. He's 87. And he's like thinking, Bob, come on, you're 87. You don't really need to be doing this anymore. But he has got a vision and he will not stop because we're either growing or dying. And if you're choosing not to make a decision, well, you're not growing, are you? But then again, that's your choice. So what happens if we don't do this? So I know what this journey is, okay? I know what this journey is. So you're trying to do this on your own. You've got all the books, you've come to this masterclass and you're going to go and try and do it on your own. Fair play, crack on, if that's what you want to do. But let me tell you what's going to happen, because I see it time and time again. You know why? Because I did it myself. I'm not telling you anything that I haven't already lived through. This is Sheena's laboratory of life that we've been through this week. I've been through thinking into results 10 times, and I'm now about to go through it the 11th time with a team. My goodness, does it make a difference? My goodness, is this material so deep and it's taking me through the rest of my life. I also have a friend who this material took her through her cancer. It took me through my mum's death. It's taken my friends through, you're going to hear one of those stories actually, more or less after this. So keep an eye out for it. So what happens, right? So you are able to focus on where you're going. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. And you'll do it for about 3 months. I reckon 3 months was probably the length of time that things weren't right. And then it all just went to pot for the rest of the year. So this is what happens. We end up back up here again. Why? Because I told you, the paradigms are in there and you don't know how to deal with them. You do not know how to deal with them. Now you can go and read books. Go and read all the books you want. Even Think and Grow Rich, it's got the 13 principles. Because you see, what's brilliant about that book is that when you focus all this energy down here on your C-type goal, You don't have to try for decision making. You don't have to try to be persistent. You don't have to try to do all of those principles that it says there in that book. You just do them. Like, there's no trying. Oh, I'm trying to be decisive. Oh, I'm trying to get results. Oh, I'm trying to be persistent. I'm trying to get more confidence. No, 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 no. There's no more trying. You actually just become those 13 principles. I didn't realize that I'd read the book to begin with. And then after studying TIR, I realized, oh my goodness, I'm just getting better and better at these principles every day. Do you hear that? I don't have to try. I'm just getting better and better because I'm here, focusing all my energy down here. So where does TIR literally fit into that? Let me clear this screen again for you so we can give you a nice clear screen. Okay, I'm going to draw the emotional body again. Again, it's all over the place. You're so busy. I can't do this. What's this all about? Oh, look here, here's the next program. Here's the next book. Let me tell you now, this is the last program you will ever need. You know that happiness wheel that we did? It will take you through every single element of that. And I'm going to show you now why. Not only that, is that if you're telling me that you didn't get results because you did thinking into results, you really didn't do it properly. Because any of my clients who say, but I'm not getting results, actually, they have had results. They just didn't like the results they got because they grew and they thought it wasn't big enough. And actually, they'd already grown to their results. They just couldn't see it. I had to help them make them see it. But for those who really weren't getting results and were having conversations with me that I thought, are you kidding me? This is a level 1 conversation. You have not done this work. I can tell by how you send your text messages to me. I will challenge you every single way on this journey. If you send a text message to me and I spot the paradigms, I will throw that challenge right back at you. There is no escaping from Sheena Cantar. That's what my clients will tell you. They will literally tell you, you know, they don't hear Bob, they hear me. But I know that Bob and the power behind his work is doing the effort here. So this is your emotional body. And we want to take all of this energy. Remember, this is 98% of what the heck is happening in your life. Stop getting more knowledge. Stop taking more action. Do thinking into results. End of. Last program you'll ever need. You might want to do other programs, but you won't need them. That's the key. That's the key. So we want to focus it down here on your C-type goal. Now, let me give you a different color pen here so we can see. Let's have a blue pen here. Right, there's a bit in here that needs to be dealt with, and this is TIR. This is thinking into results. It gives you 12-step, a process, because we all love our processes. Because why? We need to bring order to the mind. We need to order to the mind. So we put you through a series of 12 steps that helps you focus directly on this. Okay? Now make sure you look at this. Take a picture of it. This is your emotional body that is we are taking it through 12 emotional steps that seem intellectual, but they are actually with how you are dealing with your mind, your body, and your actions. So if we draw the stick person again, and remember I said this is the thinking mind, this is the feeling mind, and this is the action. We need an alignment the whole way through. And that is what TIR brings you. That is what brings you to your goal. Is that clear for people why no other program works? Bob Proctor has been absolutely genius in this result. to take your emotional body, that 98% that is running havoc, that you are ignoring. Now, we don't all need to become crying and falling on the floor and becoming oh so vulnerable. Vulnerability doesn't necessarily mean crying. It means not getting, you've been able to share your emotions without being able to get caught up in them. Being able to acknowledge, remember the work I've asked you to do this week, to acknowledge where you are, being honest with yourself and accepting where you are. This is what TIR starts to help you do. Then what we want to do is to focus our attention here. So then we can allow and accept, but that brings us back to TIR again. Because, appreciate, because we don't even appreciate ourselves. So this is what TIR helps you, thinking into results. It takes you your emotional body that is completely demagnetized and getting you results haphazardly. We put you through the 12 steps, a process that you can go through no matter what this goal is here, no matter what this is, no matter what you're focusing on, no matter what time of your life. We will take you through this process. Focus to getting what you want. That's why it works. But here's the deal, guys. Unless you do this, unless you follow it exactly, and you keep bouncing back up here, guess what? You don't get results. You get what you did before. You get results. You don't get results, but you even out in the same place. Oh, it might look a little bit different, but maybe you've increased by 5%. But who the heck wants that? You're here because you know there's more to life. You know we're going to take you through your filters and literally put you through Bob Proctor's filters. Isn't that great? Isn't that what's brilliant? That literally, if you could go behind the scenes of Bob Proctor's head and see through his eyes, these are the 12 filters he is actually looking through. Oh my goodness. You see, that's why successful people can't tell you why they've been successful, because they have their own filters and they're trying to tell you your filters. But they don't know what they did. Bob Proctor has studied this for 60 years to find out, why did I become successful? And he has allowed us in his mind to look through to get results through his eyes. What the heck would you pay for that? What would you pay for that? My goodness. Now, you may have some objections that have arisen. So what's your objections? I know what they are. I've heard them all because I did them all myself. So here's the thing. Let's have a look at some objections I've had already in my time. No money. Alrighty. So let me tell you about no money. Whenever I joined Bob Proctor, 70K in debt, minus 2K in my bank account, I found the money. Now, how I find the money is not going to be how you're going to find the money. Do you know what Bob says? He says, borrow the money so you never have to borrow again. Now, this now is creating the next now. So before you actually say that, before you have those things come up or you write them down or you let them come out of your mouth, when this now creates the next now. Let me say that again. This now creates the next now. So what do you think happens when you say, I have no money? Then in the next now, you have no money. What do you think I said to myself when I said yes to 30K? I literally just said, I have the money, it's here somewhere. I have the money, it's here somewhere. Show me the money. I've signed, I've said yes, I'm doing it. I was 100% committed, not 99.9. Well, I'll do it if the money comes. No, that's a costly mistake. And that I did actually about 4 months ago. And it was a costly mistake because I was 99.9% committed. That mistake cost me 30,000. So I'm asking you now, this now creates the next now. What do you want the next now to be? What do you want to be saying in the next now? Of course, I've got the money. It's here. I'm doing this. End of story. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I want results and I'm ready to move forward now. Does that not sound like a better story? Perhaps you'd like that story. Would you like that story? So here's the other one. I don't have time. Well, I can just wipe that one out the park. Please do not say that to me. You've got time to watch Netflix. We've all got time to read lots of books. We've all got time to study. We've all got time to go for a walk. We've all got time to have a drink. We've all got time to do nothing. We've all got time to lie on the couch. Do you think that you've got any less time in the world than Richard Branson or Bob Proctor? So do not even give me that one. That's a question of priorities. It means your goal wasn't big enough. And any excuse you put in front of this program, any excuse, means your goal isn't big enough. It's not big enough for you to get out of your bed and put yourself on the line. Now, when I put myself on the line, it was the month before Christmas. The month before Christmas, I wiped every possibility of any new money coming into me at all when I suggested working with Bob Proctor. So what happens at Christmas? I said to Wolfgang, well, we're going to be having a little Christmas. I see we're in a barn. I just see a barn. We're in Christmas in a barn. And he's going, 3 days before Christmas, Sheena, I trust you, but it's like 3 days to go. Like, seriously, all the barns are taken up. They cost 1,500. We haven't got the money. I said, I don't know, but I just know something. So I went on a little road trip, stopped in a hotel. I met the hotel owners who aren't normally there. And I just said to them, listen, I know all your barns are booked up and they're about £1,000, but should anybody just like cancel last minute, I'd like you to consider me. And he went, you know what, Sheena, we've just had a long-term leave. Now, we need to repaint the place, but it's absolutely fine the way it is. Tell you what, we'll let you have it for £200 and we'll throw in Christmas dinner as well. Magic. Then the next month, I signed up my first client. So I was able to pay the money back that I had borrowed. Wow. I wouldn't have been able to do that had I not have opened the door, shut the door, locked the door, and threw away the key. Just like Wolfgang was telling you about what he did. Just like Brian was telling you what he did. Just like Catherine has told you what she's done. They opened the door and they shut it and they did not look back. So whenever you say to me, well, what if I don't get results? Do the work. Make the decision and make it right. That's it. Make the decision and make it right. I want you so locked in that you're actually saying, so you imagine 30K for me. I'm not asking you for 30K today, by the way. You imagine 30K for me at that time. I was so locked in, I had to make it work. That's why you want to be locked into this. What other excuses have we got? I've got no support at home. Well, you don't need anybody's support at home. You've got us. We're going to be your absolute new family. And there's Brian there with his thumbs up. We are your new family. You can't be telling other people this stuff. And here's the thing, for some people who've done TIR before and you're feeling the pain of no results because you didn't stay with TIR. I've done this program 10 times, and it gets better and better. Once you make the decision and you step across, let me tell you, it is like taking the pill from the Matrix. That's exactly it. It's like taking the pill from the Matrix. You cannot go back because now you realize how crap it felt. Today, I'm going to be talking to a girl at 3 o'clock we're going to be talking about being in that box. And now how she stepped out to be a PGI consultant, now the whole world has opened up to her. Like, it is possibility beyond that. She couldn't even see that. Even 6 months in of doing Thinking into Results, she still couldn't see so much outside the box. But slowly but surely, she stepped out bit by bit and she looked. She took the plunge and she's left her job and she is now a PGI consultant and she is smashing it out the park. I know sometimes it's difficult to climb out of your box. I know that you're scared. I know that. We all know that. It is scary. but we will literally take you by the hand and we will lead you through the 12 steps. So you're not on your own. One of my clients said yesterday, Sheena, it's starting to feel a bit lonely. And I went, I know, because she realized that the conversations that she'd been having before weren't serving her, and she didn't see that. She's only on lesson 4, and she said, I can't get past even lesson 4. She says, now I see my whole life and how I've been. I couldn't see that. You could have told me that, but I couldn't see it until I saw how Bob has put it on this piece of paper here. One paragraph she just couldn't even get past because she saw her whole life and how now she sees how other people, and she doesn't want to have those sorts of conversations again, because she's realized she's taken on full responsibility for her life. So I know the journey you're going through. That's why I'm here. You see, otherwise Bob would give you this. If this worked on its own, well, we'd just hand it over to you. But here's the thing. I'm here because I've been through everything you're going to go through. I've already been through it. Let me tell you 10 times. Because every time I think, I've got it, I do it again. And it's like, to me, it's like starting again, but I know that I'm starting on a different level, but it just feels so, to clear those paradigms that are holding us down, to really look inside and start to see Sheena and appreciate her and love her was the start of everybody's journey. And then things start to flow. But if you're not even flowing on the inside and you're stuck, and I know why you're stuck. So any problem you bring to me, any problem, we've got an answer. I absolutely 100% promise you that. But here's the thing. You got to do it. You got to do the exercises that you're given. Are you prepared to do that? Because if you're not, then just put down your dreams. You're fine as you are. You're fine as you are. Except it feels a bit uncomfortable when you do that, doesn't it? Let me remind you again why thinking into results is what it is that you're looking for. Because you've been asking for something. And now, there we go. We're back up again. So remember I said you had this emotional body. So this bit here is 98% of your results. You've got thoughts up here, you've got feelings here, and you've got actions here. And you know what? It's not really corporate's fault for taking away our feelings. We don't want to be bringing feelings into it. We just want results. It's not really that. It's just things have happened to us in our life, hasn't it? And we've actually shut this off. I know, because I did. I can see it now, the exact moment when I shut everything down and carried on as if life was normal. So what we want is to take this bit here and we want to funnel this energy to your goal. And this is where thinking into results sits. We take all your energy, all your thoughts, and all your actions, all of it, and we funnel it through 12 steps to get you to your goal. It is a proven methodology. Now, I have people here who are going to put up the link. They're going to put up that link that you can actually have a look at it. They're also going to put up a link to book a call with me. I want to be talking to you straight away. I'm going to be here for the next 24 hours. My phone number is going to be there. It's coming up right now. And if you're on the replay, it will be literally on the link at the top. but my phone number will be there. I want you to text me. I want you to text me with, I am ready. I am ready. Who wants to even type it in now in the chat? Who wants to be that bold? Now, remember what I said. This now creates the next now. You have spent all week on this call. You have spent all week watching the replays. You want something. I don't want to give you a program. I want to give you your goal. But do you want it? Do you want it? Yes, I can see people want it. I am ready. Am I seeing text messages coming through? My text, where's my phone? Don't you dare laugh at me, Wolfgang. I do love you. So, oh yes, we got a text message. Who else? Who else is ready? Because let me tell you, I've put up something here. You don't know the cost of this program yet, so fair play to you who said you're ready without even looking at the money. That was a test. That was a test for you to see how much you wanted your goal. Did you pass your own test? Not my test. Did you pass your own test? Were you able to say, I want it? It's like, do you know what it is? It's like not going into the shop because, you can't afford the clothes. Go into the shop, enjoy the clothes. You don't have to buy anything. But will you even go in? Will you go in and look? Now let me tell you what this is worth. And when you click on the link, sheenacantar.com/TIR, it tells you everything that it gives you. I know you're not interested in exactly what the process is. You want the results. There's so many bonuses that I've given you as part of this that it all is actually worth over £12,000. Let me say that again. It is worth over £12,000, which is actually about 17,000 US dollars. That's what's on offer on this table. But for the next until Monday night, 5 p.m. UK time. That's it. Here's the offer. It is more than 50% off. Yes, £6,000. You are going to get Bob Proctor and me for the next 6 months of your life. And it is going to absolutely turn things around. Do you know what else is on offer? And this is only for today. This is only for today. Are you listening? I will give you, for the people who sign up today, who book their call with me, speak with me, and sign up today, you are going to get 6 months for free. You are not going to be working with me for 6 months. You are going to be working with me for a whole year. Now that, my friends, is only on offer today. Today. End of. 6 months for free. My goodness, what I've just offered you is worth over 30,000, like flipping heck. I don't know what Wolfgang's clapping for, because I'm just actually throwing that one in to the mix. And I'm like, what did you just say that for, Sheena? But I've let it out the bag. I've let it out the bag now. Nothing I can do about it. So who's going to take advantage of that? Today, and I mean by midnight tonight, my time, UK time, that offer's done. The 6,000, the 50% is actually going to be Monday, 5 o'clock, UK time. Who is ready for that? Remember, this now creates the next now. This now creates the next now. It's up to you. I am literally got nothing else to say. You're going to see more and more replays. You're going to see more and more testimonies. You're going to see a way to change your life and lives that have been changed with this material. We are taking everything that you have ever learned and we are funneling it through 12 steps so you get your goal. But here's the thing, this is a proven methodology. So when you get this goal, you go back and do it again to get the next goal. You go back and do it again to get the next goal. And if you haven't had results, you haven't done it with me. If you haven't had results, you haven't done it the right way. I am literally over and out for today. Is there anything that my team would like me to stay on for? Brian, you're clapping there. That's absolutely great. Is there anything that my team would like to help me with today to keep people on? Or is Sheena allowed to go?
So give me a minute. So I just want to put the links again for the success advisors. So just a few seconds.
That's absolutely great. I
want everybody to have a chance to grab the links. So you guys, I'm dropping the links to all of the success advisors. So see which one is yours. If you don't know who your success advisor is yet, I mean, raise your hand. We're going to allocate you one. And just copy paste the link and do book your call now. So I will be dropping them. Just bear with me. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but do book the call. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You don't need money. You just need to make a decision. It is your life. So you're the one who has, I mean, no one's coming. You're it. So you have to jump. You have to jump in your life. You have to show up for yourself. If you don't show up for yourself, no one will show up for you. So let's have a conversation, everybody. I don't know if any of you guys in the team have anything to add.
Yeah, Catherine, while you're doing that, I would just say that, Sheena undersells this because, we have accountability groups, we have support groups, we've got, financial freedom groups already arranged and they're operating. So, Sheena's been selling the TIR, but once you're in that, you've got a much bigger family and we are doing a lot of things. And I've had people already reject me in the past and they've said, no, yeah, but I'm only focused on this, Brian. It's like, I said, well, look at all the people that are here. I said, someone is going to be down your alley and supporting you on whatever your goal is in life. It's kind of that simple. So,
exactly.
You take advantage of it. It's cheap and it really is the last program. I don't need anything else. And I'm really glad Sheena told me that because I really don't. And I've picked up a few extra books, but it all relates back to what Bob Proctor sold me on already. So it's just reinforcing and making me stronger every day. So God bless.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll talk about bonuses and stuff tomorrow. So I'm going to do a bonus session tomorrow, which gives people a chance to ask any questions or whatever. And I'll be telling you about all the other bonuses. But I know that if you don't want your goal big enough, the process doesn't matter. And so this really is for you that, you want your goal. You've asked for something. You stepped up here all week. You've watched these replays. And tomorrow is your chance to ask any questions that relate completely to you. And I know I've said, don't bring me any objections. So I say that to Wolfgang, don't bring me problems, bring me solutions. I am your solution. This program is your solution. We as a TIR family are your solution. And so bring your problems. And as Bob Proctor says, you tell me what you want and I'll show you how to get it. And I am 100% behind that statement. So
absolutely. And yes, Bob says that, but what you guys have to realize is this is not material that Bob invented. These are the universal laws. All successful people on the planet, all of them, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, name them, Eli Musk, everyone, they have success principles. And this is what they use. Bob packaged it in what we call this TIR program. But these are the success principles. And becoming successful in your life, you have to train for it. It's like if you want to be a gold medalist, if you want to learn an instrument, you have to train yourself for that goal. So success is actually something that you learn how to become. And this is like the best process to do this. And wait till you hear my message I sent to Sheena yesterday. This is gold. This is really gold. Not Wolfgang gold, it's gold.
We could be Wolfgang Gold. So anyway, thank you so much for thank you so much for everybody. I absolutely appreciate that you've taken time out of your day and time out of your week. And we've still got tomorrow. We've still got another bonus session. You just never know what's going to come up in there. And I know there's going to be some absolute key things to help you make decisions tomorrow. Whether you join or not, it is absolutely imperative to come tomorrow, because decision making is the key. So have a wonderful day, and I'm looking forward to the people who are coming on board tonight. See you now.
Bye, you guys.